Today, we're talking about why Pokémon Platinum is the best Pokémon game ever. You know that feeling when a game just clicks? When everything, story, gameplay, music, and nostalgia lines up perfectly? For us Pokemon fans, that magical balance can be found in one game, Pokémon Platinum. Released in 2008 for the Nintendo DS, Platinum isn't just another version of Diamond and Pearl, it's the definitive Sinnoh experience, the game that perfected everything that came before it and set the bar for everything that came after. Today, we're diving into why Pokémon Platinum might just be the best Pokémon game of all time, from its haunting altered dimension to the way it redefined post-game content. Let's explore what makes this title truly legendary. Platinum already takes the already beloved Sinnoh region and polishes it to near perfection. Gone are the rough edges of Diamond and Pearl. The pacing is faster, the Pokemon variety is broader, and the world feels more alive. The Sinnoh region itself is filled with personality, from snowy routes and volcanic caverns to quiet lakes and ancient ruins. The DS's sprite art shines here, giving the region an almost mythic atmosphere. What really seals the deal though is the improved Pokédex, where Diamond and Pearl limit your early game options. Platinum opens things up, letting you catch a wider variety of Pokemon early on, so your team actually feels unique by the second gym. Then, there's the Distortion World, an eerie, otherworldly realm that remains one of the boldest design choices in the franchise. The floating platforms, gravity-defying puzzles, and shifting camera perspectives make it unlike anything Pokemon had done before. It wasn't just another cave or mountain, it felt like an experience out of a completely different game genre. Facing Giratina here, in a world twisted and unfamiliar, gave players goosebumps. It was cinematic, haunting, and thrilling all at once. This wasn't just catching a Pokemon, it was conquering chaos itself. If you play Diamond or Pearl, you might remember the infamous speed issues, the slowness of battles, the lag in menus, and the long save times. Pokemon Platinum fixed almost all of that. Battles were faster, the interface tighter, and the gameplay looped smoother than ever before. The Versus Recorder allowed competitive players to save battles for the first time. The Battle Frontier added challenging new post-game facilities for players craving more depth after becoming champion. And of course, online features through the DS Wi-Fi system let you trade and battle globally, something fans today might take for granted, but at the time, it was revolutionary. Pokemon Platinum also deepened the story in subtle but meaningful ways. Team Galactic, once cartoonishly over the top, are given more gravity here, especially through the presence of Chiron and the imagined role of Cyrus. The stakes feel higher, the tone darker. This is a game about balance, distortion, and control. A surprisingly philosophical take for a children's RPG. Even the legendary Pokemon serve the story's theme. Dialga and Palkia represent time and space, with Giratina representing the rejection of both. Together they form one of Pokemon's most cohesive lore arcs. Let's talk music, because Platinum's soundtrack is pure excellence. The icy stillness of Route 216, the tension of the Distortion World theme, the triumphant flash of the champion battle music. Each track reinforces the game's sense of grandeur and mystery. Game Freak really learned to push the envelope here. The DS's limited sound chip was pushed, delivering atmospheric tones that still hold up over a decade later. Many fans consider the Sinnoh soundtrack among the best in Pokemon's history, and Platinum is that soundtrack's ultimate showcase. One of Pokemon Platinum's biggest strengths is what happens after you beat the champion. A Battle Frontier returned with a vengeance, building on Emerald's model, but with even more refined facilities. It pushed players to think strategically, experiment with team composition, and actually get good at battling. Then there's the expanded Pokédex, roaming legendaries, and events like catching Heatran are Regigious, even months after rolling the end credits. Players still had reasons to explore. The world didn't end at the league. It kept inviting you back. Over time, Pokémon Platinum has become something of a cult classic. While newer games push boundaries with open worlds and dynamic graphics, many fans still look back at Platinum as the point where everything just worked. It didn't need gimmicks, it didn't need to rely on nostalgia. It earned its reputation through great pacing, smart design, and emotional storytelling. Pokemon Platinum isn't just a better version of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It's a love letter of what Pokemon can be when every piece, music, art, story, and gameplay comes together in perfect harmony. For old fans, it's a time capsule of peak DS era creativity. For new players, it's a reminder that technical limits can actually inspire timeless design. So the next time you boot up a Pokemon game and question why it feels different, think back to Pokemon Platinum, because sometimes perfection really does come in shades of distortion. Hey guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Hayden Zepic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video about Pokemon Platinum, crush that like button, crush that subscribe button, and have an epic